Alright, so good night, every. Hello?
Okay, so hi everybody. Welcome to another round of Cold Open Cup. Today, this is the round of 32. So now it's first to 4. I'm podkovannye. Joining me in the booth today is vsyom.
Hello, everybody. Let me know.
So this is Quench Double Raspberry Gum versus podkovannye vsyom. I butchered that 100%.
Alright, so that should be Polish language. Let me open the Google.
Translate.
Yes.
And I believe we went through our first warm-up, and that's the only warm-up as we're going into protects, and they're gonna protect Rice 5, which is Valsquatch, I think. Valsquatch. I just woke up, so this is gonna be fun.
Alright, so I'm betting on Team. Wait, hold on. Team Blue to win. But I don't know. Is it going to happen or not?
This is a winner's bracket match with Quench Double Raspberry having the seed advantage, being seed 12 going up against seed 21. So relatively close in the seed range, but as we know, seed does not mean much in this turn or in this in tournaments, as LN2 is going to be their protect. You see Hybrid 2.
Hybrid 2.
Be the ban.
Okay, so let's see the ban.
I feel like it's gonna be more in the long node range of things more. As the Polish name did ban Hybrid 2, but they also protected LN2. And yeah, they're gonna go for the LN1 ban, so probably feeling more comfort in the Rice range of things. So definitely going to be something. As hold on, I might as well translate this as well. It's actually Russian or something. Well, I guess it could be Polish. It's a relatively
I think it was
several
Russian.
languages. Savvy and
I
everything, or it could also be screwed up in everything. Depends on what you prefer. If we have a translator in the somewhere in the stream, that would be amazing. as Rice 4, I think, going to be the first pick for Savvy and everything.
Yeah, and we can see Qualium being Russian. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So this is a Russian team. So I guess like Screwed Up and Everything or Savvy and Everything are the translations. So they're probably saying Bad and Everything or so, but who knows? But yeah, so Rice 4 Wicked Cross, a little bit more higher on the starting, definitely bumped up from last week's round of 64 map pool, reaching the 3-star range and being on the more shorter side, being just a minute 45, almost reaching that 2-minute mark.
Yeah, and we can see Sophie's accuracy is leading now, and fighting, and the accuracy is the same against Proxy Woxy, but Proxy Woxy's accuracy is still leading for the team and for this match apparently.
Yes, Quilliam with that 99.6 as Kloof High with 99.8. Definitely keeping the high accuracy range for the blue team, going up against the Quench Double Raspberry Gum. Krogsy Wogsy with a 99.7 as Zales Code with a 99.4. But as I said, Krogsy does find a 200, so that lead is going to etch more to the blue team here. As Kloof still holding that dominant accuracy, but Quilliam finding a drop in accuracy. Definitely gonna even things out just a tiny bit.
And now we can see Kloofy's accuracy is now on 99.8, 99.7, while Krause's accuracy is gaining to 99.7 for now.
Yeah, Kloof's accuracy did drop down just a little bit, and so did Quilliam's accuracy, but it feels like there's not much map left, and that lead is going to stay on the blue team side, and is going to give him the first point of this match, only by a difference of roughly 7,000. Yes, 7,025 point difference. So definitely quite close, even on the first map. But it is now the Quench Double Raspberry Gum's pick. And as you can see, V1 Double S coming from Kloof High, as the Quench Raspberry Gum definitely got the more 200s in this race, but definitely beat them in ratio. So if there's one thing to be on the lookout for, it's definitely the Raspberry Gum's ratio more than 200s that Zelsco did suffer on a little, dropping 8. So that's more of their little weak spot, is finding those 200s a lot. And seeing with how Quench Double Raspberry Gum did protect Rice 5 and ban Long No 1. Wait, they're actually gonna go for Hybrid 2? Yeah, Hybrid 2! Oh wait, no, that's banned. Whoops.
Yeah.
I kept on saying how well, just now I said that Rice 5 was their protect and LN1 was banned, so seeing a shock how they're going into the hybrid and LN proportions is quite frightening. I would assume they would stay in the Rice sections of things, and yeah, they're gonna go for Rice 1, never wants to be hero. As this map is a little more longer, 2 minutes and 37 seconds, and also increasing the star rating just by a bit. So definitely going to be something for these players to be a little bit on the lookout for. Most definitely going to use up a bit more of that stamina and consistency proportion. as MP start has been thrown. Both teams are ready. Not seeing any swap outs for any team as we are ready to get into Rice 1. Here we go.
For now, the accuracy leads to Quench Double Raspberry Gum due to the team member having a better ratio than the other team.
Yeah, and that's an early 200 from Crowley. I'm gonna lower down their accuracy by a bit, but this map is quite long, so there's definitely lots more room for mistakes as Krogsy, Wogsy, and Zales Code. Zales Code having a 99.8 as Krogsy having a little more smaller accuracy, just under that 99.7 margin, as Quilliam and Klufai are almost tied in accuracy. And so is Krogsy, Wogsy, and Zales Code, as their overall ratio in general is definitely going to bump up that accuracy. As I mentioned earlier, their ratio is something. It's just that those 200 drops could definitely mean a lot to their score and definitely their accuracy. As you see, their accuracies are almost relatively tied now. Quilliam just have to bump up their accuracy to match up with Zales Code.
Yeah, both players are on 99.7 now.
Yes, look at this lead. It is quite close. It is, I think it's just by a margin of what, like 2,000 points maybe, as Quilliam finds that a little drop in accuracy gonna add a little bit of salt to the wound. But I think somewhere on Team Quench Double Raspberry Gum found a drop in accuracy. Yeah, Zales Code I think found a 200, which is definitely going to almost lend that lead over to Team Blue. Something frightening, as now we're almost tied in accuracy. Krogsy, Wogsy, and Klufai almost tied, and Quilliam and Zales Code are tied, but now that lead's starting to flicker. It's going to come down to this final part of the map, as there's not much lead, but as it kicks a little bit more intensity, starting to incorporate more of those mini jacks. Definitely something to mess up on, but as you see, Quilliam finds a 200. That's going to be a bit of a that's going to risk that lead, and it definitely is. That's staying in Raspberry Gum's side, and just like that, Quench Double Raspberry Gum is going to take it by just 1,000 points.
Yeah, but we can see Cluffy's ratio is the best on the match right now.
Oh yeah, Klufai almost getting sub 200, but like we mentioned, like I mentioned, definitely the 300 count is definitely what, I mean, not the 300 count, the 200 count is definitely what threw off some of these players. Quilliam finding the most 200s out of the lobby. I think I believe Quench Double Raspberry Gum still would have taken that point due to ratio, but it would have been even close if Quilliam did not find that 200 near the end. But it is now blue team's pick.
Yeah.
Are we going to be sticking in this Rise side of things, or are we gonna and it looks like we're gonna migrate to long nodes, going for long node 2. Which is their protect. As this map is under that 2-minute section, but definitely something we're gonna, first time in a while, see some long no picks getting thrown into this match. As I feel like Team Blue is going to have a bit of an advantage against Quench Double Raspberry Gum, seeing how they protected LN2. So having the confidence in LN, as it's already quite close.
And now the accuracy on red team is leading because both players are still on 99.8. While
Yeah, as we can see, Quench with a 99.92. But as I said, I think they found a rush of 300s on those releases, but still staying in that 99.9 range. Definitely going to be something on the lookout for, as Zell's Code and Quilliam are basically tied in accuracy, as Krogsy Wogsy just needs to bump up their accuracy a bit more.
And now Cluefy's accuracy is gaining back to 99.9.
Yeah, staying in that 99.9 range, but I think that
finds
was
the drops.
Yeah, Quilliam finding a 200, that's gonna swing the lead over, but it's starting to flicker. As that's a drop.
Wogsy finds a miss.
Yeah,
now
that's
the lead goes back to blue team.
Now it's going to really go towards that. It's really going to go towards the blue team. Cluefy is still keeping that dominant accuracy over everyone in this lobby, as that drop from Krogsy really does it. And now Zell's
finds a drop.
Oh, finding another one
drop.
too. Really.
Quilliams finds a drop now.
Yeah, Quilliam trading it back, but as we see it, there's not much map left. It's going to end up being either a disconnect or a hardware issue if it's going to go this way. But Quilliam finding a little rush in 200s and finding a drop, but Krogsy Wogsy also found a drop as well. It's just Cluefy with this amazing accuracy, and that's going to do it. Team Blue taking their protect with Cluefy. I think that's a 995k. A 995k.
Yeah, 995k. Alright, this player is cracked. Let's go.
Only having double-digit 300s.
Alright, pretty... I'm not going to say it's pretty cracked. It's really cracked. Cluefy, you are cracked.
As Quilliam needing to take a timeout to switch keyboards. That's a bit of tournament advice. Always have a keyboard on standby whenever you're playing a match. As there's only 3 more Rice picks remaining and 2 more, well, I guess 1 more long no pick and 1 more hybrid pick remaining. So definitely gonna have to find some closure for Quench Double Raspberry Gum, as they're gonna go for Rice 2, which is Whispers from a Distant Star. So being almost basically forced to stay in the Rice side, not wanting to give up any points to blue team, as well with them being down 1 point, 2-1, and this is out of first to 4 or best of 7. As here we go. This map is still not like 2-minute margin, but seeing that star rating has jumped up by a bit, that's definitely going to mean something for both these players. As the timeout being in effect still, gonna have to wait for Quilliam to grab their keyboard, as I feel that they swapped in a player for a bit, and Quilliam is back. And I think that's kind of a little... Yeah, and I think we're back from the timeout, and it's... Any keyboard recommendations? Anyone needing to help Quilliam with keyboard recommendations? They are on speed dial right now.
Alright,
you-
so my best recommendation if you're on a budget is definitely Logitech K120. It's literally the best membrane keyboard you can ever buy.
If you have like a bajillion dollars, I suggest you get Apex Pro. Don't talk about wait, what's that one keyboard that like everyone's talking about now? Like the
Wooting
one that's
60HE,
yeah.
Wooting.
If you want to be a menace to
It's the
society, you can get the
Wooting.
Wu-Ting. If you want to become a menace to society, you can get the Wu-Ting.
Or if you cannot get the Wooting, you can get HyperX Alloy,
Oh, yeah.
I think.
But my recommendation is
Yeah,
the
and
Apex Pro.
yeah, but I'm still using I think a local brand from Fantech. It is 60% keyboard, and it did pretty well.
But yeah, going into this match now, Team Blue having the slight advantage against the blueberry, raspberry gum, but now it's starting to flicker back and forth as we're getting into the jump stream and more broken jump stream type of things. Definitely gonna testing the player's stamina as we just continue.
And now I think the lead goes more to red team, and it backs to blue team again.
Yeah, flickering back to the blue team as we're reaching the back half of the map. Cluefy with a 99.85 as Quilliam is just a bit behind with a 99.6 as...
And Quilliam finds a drop of 200,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and Crogsy Wogsy having an 99.7 as Zales Code is actually ahead with a 99.78. Definitely going to give Quench Double Raspberry Gum the advantage in accuracy as we only have a quarter of the map left, but that lead is small. Anything can happen in this final quarter as I think there is still room for mistakes and still room for blue team to come back from this. But as it stands, it's staying on red team's side as we have this one final jump stream section, broken streams.
And now we are going to face the final section. Or yeah, it's about to end, and the lead is going to be red team.
It's going to stay on red team's side as we see okay, Cluefy with the V1 double S again. Yeah, Cluefy with another V1 double S as Quilliam finding a lot of well, not a lot, but definitely a quite bunch of 200s.
Quite big mistake.
Yeah, but as it stands, that was a quite a close match. Zales Code and Krogs Wogs with only 1 200 as Cluefy beat them in ratio 133 300s, the best ratio in the lobby, as we are now tied at 2.
Correct, so it's gonna be Team Blue's pick. And now they are picking the only left talent tree.
And this is definitely something to go after. Seeing how their last LN map went, this is definitely going to put Quench Double Raspberry Gum at a bit of a risk here, especially with Cluefy's amazing long note abilities. As we saw in the last long note pick, definitely showing their LN accuracy. And Quilliam also having pretty good LN accuracy as well. It was just their technical issues preventing them. But as it stands, the map is going to begin now. 1 minute 47, so definitely one of the more shorter. And that's a disconnect. That's a DC. The map didn't even start. I think we're gonna have to abort this one. I'll check the MP link. Yeah, Zelsko did disconnect. Oh my. Zelsko accidentally pressed escape twice. Thankfully, that was in like just the start of the map, so we are able to abort this match.
Otherwise, if it's on middle of the match or even late of the match, it won't be able to be aborted, right?
Yeah. Here we go. LN2. Hopefully, we don't see a DC this time. And thankfully, we don't. And here we go. Zelsko with the V2 double S. Never mind.
And now, red team is still leading with Zelsko with 99.92, but dropped to 99.89.
With Crogsy Wogsy's accuracy dropping down, it's definitely going to put that in the blue team's favor. With Cluefy 99.87 as Quilliam falling a bit behind with a 99.62. But as it stands, blue team having the slight lead as we're reaching back half of the map. And the more released dense or tense patterns are coming in now. One thing to mention is that there have been no breakpoints throughout this entire match, which is something surprising. As Krogsy finds a 200, we can just imagine we see this match go to tiebreaker with no breakpoints at all. Every team
would be pretty insane.
Yeah, both teams winning on their own picks, as I think that tradition is going to keep on going, as there is not much map left, and blue team going to take it, as they are on the verge of match point and taking this match and sending Quench Double Raspberry Gum to the losers bracket. And another V1 double S from Cluefy, the only person to be in the double digit 300s. As this is the final pick of the regulation round until we go into tiebreaker. If there is a tiebreaker, we're gonna have to see a breakpoint come from Team Blue in order to take this victory, as they're gonna go for Rice 5. And I believe that's their protect, so definitely a great thing to do is to save your protect until it's your last pick. And here we go. As there's going to be no swap-ins at all. It's been staying the exact same players for this entire round. as we're just waiting for everybody to ready up. NP start has been thrown out and we are ready to go into the final pick of the regular round. Are we going to see a tiebreaker?
And now we can see the lead is going on red team, but Croxy finds a drop.
Yeah, but that was a very early drop. And this quite long chart. Oh, and they find another drop. That is not going to do any favors for red team, especially when you're in a situation like this, when you're down 3-2 and on the brink of being sent to losers bracket. And already that's going to be a huge lead for Team Blue, as Krogswazzy just continues to find these drops, dropping down to that 98 mark, as that's a 30,000 point lead for the blue team, as reaching the halfway mark of this map. Krogswazzy managing to find that 99% mark, as it doesn't really matter much. But that lead is starting to shrink with Krogsy gaining that accuracy, as Zale's code isn't too far behind, as Krogsy finds another drop. As Zale's code almost matching up with Klufai's accuracy, reaching final quarter of this map, and yeah, this match is pretty much set in stone.
Yeah, so we can see on Qualim's side, his accuracy is 99.9, 99.7, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, there's not much left to this map, and I feel like Team Blue is going to take this point and advance to the round of 16 with Krogswazzy's very early drops definitely going to affect Team Quench Double Raspberry Gum, as they will be sent to the losers bracket, as that's the first breakpoint and last breakpoint of this match. Krogswazzy definitely finding lots of 200, lots of 200s and misses. 4 misses, definitely going to affect their play, as Team Blue going to come out on top with Quilliam with a very well ratio, the only one being under 200, 300s, but as it stands, Team Blue going to advance to the round of 16. Krogswazzy getting the nerves in them, which is definitely not good, as the blue team will be moving on to round of 16 to either go up against Simple, which is our seed 5, or Neko Gaming, seed 28. As for our losers bracket, hold on, they will Team Red, or the Double Raspberry, will either go up against the Polish Capybaras, seed 63, or Neomers Esports, seed 34. as
Yeah.
that's going to wrap up this match in Cold Open Cup. Do you have anything else to add, Ufi, or?
Yeah, there was nothing for me to share. Just wanna say congratulations for the blue team, aka, hold on, let me read it. Podkovannye vsyom, I do not know. Alright, so I got a blueberry. No, not blueberry, just gumballs. Let's go.
As I believe there is a couple more matches happening quite soon, actually.
Yeah, it was quite soon, but I won't be commentating anymore.
I believe there was a match happening just now. It was Kokodeo and 90% of Gamblers, which Kokodeo took that match, as well as NekoCast and Maniacs. NekoCat taking that. And it's actually going to be Team Simple going up against the Team Blue, as they lost, or no, they won their match. It's just that the bracket wasn't updated on my side. Yeah, but for that, that's all. I'm Moment5193.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the later streams where I commentate. Okay, see ya.
Subscribe to vsyom.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
Be sure to rate this stream 5 stars.